Hello, today topic is PHP, Hypertext Preprocessor. So PHP is a server-side scripting or programming language. It is mainly used to create interactive and dynamic websites. PHP is a server-side, so it can be run on the web server and serve the web pages to the client what they request made. Features of PHP, where PHP code are embedded within a HTML web pages. The purpose of PHP, it has to process the information present in the document and it produce the HTML as a result. Let's see how the PHP work. When a client make a request on a web page by typing the URL on the web browser. So the web browser which send the request to the web server, here Apache web server is used. The server analyze what type of file can be requested by the client, either it is a PHP or a JSP page. So directory which send the PHP file to the web browser and it can send it to the PHP engine. So PHP engine process the script and it generate the HTML pages. Once HTML pages is generated by the PHP engine, it is send it back to the web server and it can be send it back to the browser to the client. Why PHP? It is easy to learn, familiarity with syntax, free of cost, efficiency in performance, helpful PHP community and cross-platform. The basic PHP syntax. In JSP, the JSP code can be written inside the PHP tag. So similarly, PHP code can be written inside the HTML tag. In JSP, the code can be displayed inside the script tag followed by the symbol percentage. So in PHP, the PHP code can be written inside the tag followed by the question mark. PHP variable. PHP variables are fundamental parts in a programming language. It is a container which stores the values of the variable. So the variable in C, it can be declared x equal to 10. But in PHP, before the variable, we have to insert the symbol dollar. So dollar symbol x equal to 42. Next, PHP control statements and looping statement. The control statement, it follows the and it control the flow of executions of the program. So the various control statements are if else, switch and looping statement. Let's see if and if else statement. So the if statement which hold the condition when the program gets execute, the if statement it check the condition and execute the statement if it true. Otherwise it execute the else block. Here we have two different program for if and if else. In both the programs, the variable used is age and the value allocated for the variable is 50. So in first statement, if it hold the condition age greater than 30. In second program, the if it hold the condition age is less than 30. When age equal to 50, so the 50 greater than 30, so it execute the if statement and display the output as your age is greater than 30. When the if statement goes fail, for example, when the age is 50, 50 less than 30, so default the if statement goes fail, it execute the else statement and it can display the output as your age is greater than or equal to 30. Next is switch statement. The statement is similar to series of if statement on the same expression. So it hold n number of statement. The break statement can be used between the cases. Here the default statement is used. The purpose of using the default statement, no cases can be matches. It execute the default statement. In this program, it display the favorite colors of a person. When the user gives the input as a red, it checks with the cases. If any cases matches, it execute the particular statement. Otherwise, it execute the default statement. Here we having a case red, so it display the output as your favorite color is red. If in case if the user enter the input as a violet, so there is no cases matches, so it can display the default statement, that is your favorite color is neither red, blue nor green. Next, looping statement. Loops are used to execute the same block of code repeatedly until the condition is true. Here we have three different looping statements: while, do while and for loop. So while it check the condition and then execute if it true. In do while, it execute the do statement first, then it can check the while condition. So for loop, it holds three different parameter: initialization, where the statement has to begin, then test condition, based on which condition that variable looping has to be executed whether that variable is increment or decrement. So in this example, looping and do while looping, here the variable is initialized with the value 1. So the while loop will check the condition until x value will goes to 6. So it can display the output, the number is 1 to 5. In do while statement, here the x value will be 1, but while condition x is greater than or equal to 5. So 1 greater than or equal to 5, of course it does not satisfy the condition, but it execute the do statement, then only it can check the while condition. So the output will be the number is 1. So for loop, here the x value will initialize with 0 and it have to check the condition until less than or equal to 1. So this loop will be execute 3 times. The third time it can does not satisfy the condition, it terminate the program. Next, advantage of PHP: cross-platform, easy database connection, easy to use, and it is an open source. Disadvantage: poor error handling and less number of debugging tools when compared to other programming language. Thank you.